Gotta start the video right away because it's gonna fall over. Oh god! Hello, this is your captain speaking, and we're back with more Kerbal Space Program, and here today we are launching the monumentous Sinatra Ultima. This rocket will almost definitely take us to the moon. I tested something similar to it out in the sandbox earlier, and it made it there just fine. So, hopefully we're getting to the moon today. I did a bunch of, like, extra, what are they called? Negotiation things. And now I'm losing reputation on every launch. So I did a bunch of little mini, like, audio test launches and realized, oh my god, my reputation has dropped into the yellow. Which I've never actually done before. Does anybody know the repercussions of low reputation? If so, like, leave it in the comments, because I'm actually really curious. But, yep. Accelerating here. Probably going to fast forward. Gonna do that. Alright, so we just did our first stage separation here, and we're already well on our way to getting up to altitude. So that's good. Good start to the mission. Nothing's exploded yet. That's great. You notice that the crew is Bart Fry Kerman and Gene Wise Kerman, a pilot and an engineer. Pilot, so we'll get there nice and stably. No. Never mind. Gene Wise, I think, is a scientist, not an engineer. I'm not bringing an engineer with me because I don't really need one for this mission. There's no rovers coming along with me or anything. But I hate to say. Actually, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna lie to you, so I just won't say anything that didn't happen. Shepkan Kerman, unfortunately, moved to a farm upstate in between episodes. A very explosive, high-velocity farm that went straight into the ground upstate. So, he'd take his selfie as, like, a memorial thing to him. Because I'm really bad. Sorry. Alright, gonna try and do my orbit burn here. We have more fuel than I did when I tested it, so that makes me very optimistic for this mission. Got a bunch of little signs, knickknacks, and gizmos on here. This is phased through here, which the new shipbuilding options are really, really good for just. You can build things you could never build before and make it a lot more efficient. Tuck some things away and hide them. Just makes the game so much easier. Plus, you can make a lot of cool like planes and stuff. Ever since that update came out, I've been making a bunch of like jets from the actual real life military. I should make videos to show you guys those. I really like the jets that I made, so maybe that's coming down the line too. I've been making a lot of Star Citizen content too lately. You guys seem to really enjoy that. I've got a bunch of new subscribers from that, so to all the new subscribers who are also into Kerbal Space Program and watching this, well, hello. I really appreciate your subscription, and I hope you enjoy all of my content, really. So I like entertaining you guys. Kerbal Space Program is a little bit more of a laid-back show. I'm still kind of goofy, but since the nature of the game is longer, I guess it's gonna be a little calmer because it's hard to go for like 30 minutes at a time. Actually, when I record, it's usually like an hour and a half of footage, and then I just edit it all down to the stuff. Anyways, we're almost in orbit. Alright, awesome. Got ourselves successfully into orbit, and now we're going to use the little peek around the corner trick you use to get to the moon. I've got a bunch of contracts to collect stuff from the moon, so it's looking like we're going to make at least 100,000 on this mission. Or maybe like 150,000, which is not nearly as much as I wish we would make, because I still need 1 million Kerb credits, Kerb dollars to be able to unlock the new research center. So I think between the next episode and now, I'm gonna be grinding like fucking crazy to get that kind of money. That was almost perfect. That was accidentally perfect, that alignment right there. Hold on. Gotta fix it up a little more. 61,000, that's good. 1 minute 12 second burn. We have plenty of fuel for that. Awesome. Alright, so we're almost to the point in the node where I should start burning. Gotta say, a little fucking nervous about this mission because, put a lot of... I landed on the moon several dozens of times at the time I was playing Kerbal Space Program, but holy shit! When there's this much money and, like, reputation, in-game reputation riding on it, really kind of stresses me out a bit, because I kind of want to do well for you guys so I can make a good series, and I don't want to get stuck grinding for, like, 5 days. And I'm trying to, like, not show you guys the grindy part of it, because I was dumb and chose to play on hard mode, and I don't want you guys to suffer through it with me, unless it's actually a major mission. So I've been doing a bunch of, like, satellite missions by myself and not recording it. And that's where a lot of my dead Kerbals come from. So, if you're wondering, it's never that amazing how they die. It's usually just, oh, I forgot to deploy my parachute, or I was alt-tabbed and crashed into a moon. Yeah, I don't pay attention to the game as nearly as much as I should, which is probably not a good feature to have for such a demanding attention game. Okay, so we're coming to the end of our burn here. 40, 30, 20, 10, oh, a little more. And that's about as good as I'm gonna get it without turning myself like crazy. No, it's not. I'm so far away. God dang it. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Okay, I'm like way off for some reason. Why is that? What if I burn out here? No, try the opposite direction. Oh god, I may have fucked myself a little bit here. What's going on? Okay. I suppose I'll have to make a course correction? Or I'll crash directly into the moon. I mean, I suppose I don't have to get myself in orbit, I can just come straight down on it, but I don't know how much fuel that will end up using. What if I... No? No? What have I done? How did I fuck this up? A political trees. Okay. 95 meters per second burn. That's not too crazy. I can do that. I just gotta fast forward 5 minutes. Okay, that intercept is 3,000 meters from the moon's surface. Gonna go up a little bit more than that, because I don't want to crash into the side of a mountain. Okay, awesome. So we've got ourselves on approach to the moon. Gonna look at it in this mode, because it's just so dang pretty to see the moon speeding up to us like that. We're moving pretty damn fast time-wise. Although, I guess time in Kerbal Space Program is pretty slow and skewed. Alright, once we get to our periaps around the moon, there's a satellite prompt right there. I've accepted that contract. I'll do that in between episodes, because it's like $50,000 if I do that. There's one satellite request that I have. Yeah, this orange fucking son of a bitch right here, it's such a bad satellite course because you can see the little post line through there. It wants me to go that way in the opposite orbit of the moon, which would mean I'm going to constantly pass within the orbit of the moon. And I tried setting up for hours and hours, but it kept giving me intercepts with the moon and was like not letting me set up the orbit. I was going crazy with it because it's worth kind of a lot of money, but now I just have to abandon the contract and lose money from it. I don't know if that's actually impossible, but I think it's actually impossible. So squad, that's really not cool. You can't toy with my emotions like that. Alright, awesome. We're at Lunar Periaps now. I still have electric charge. I was worried about burning through all my electric charge because I did that on one of the test missions and just left my Kerbal stranded out there. I have two little solar panels on the top though, but I've had it happen to me before where those get completely blocked by an object or the sun or the moon. Yes, the solar panels are blocked by the sun, so they can't get the sunlight, because that makes perfect sense. If you go to the dark side of the sun, totally. I know. Okay, hold on before I get yelled at in the comments. I'm aware there is no dark side of the sun. It's all light side. There's no winter on the sun either. Although, could you imagine, like, plasma snowball fights? That would be hilarious. And also, a very major health risk. I'm pretty sure OSHA would have some issues against that. Yeah, OSHA's the business one, right? Yeah. I always get OSHA and OPEC confused, but I really shouldn't. Okay, cool. We still have a lot of fuel to slow ourselves down here. We got ourselves in a nice tight orbit around the moon. I think I'm going to land in this big-ass crater right here. So that's where I'm going to bring myself down to. Oh, man, I'm feeling really optimistic about this mission now. So I'm going to bring down my orbit into the crater. Well, a little bit past the crater. So I can slow myself down over the crater. And not completely shoot, like, too far before it. Okay, we're coming up with the crater now. Okay, I'm going to start my burning off vertical velocity here with the last of the fuel in this stage. I think we'll, like, successfully land... Oh, you got Earthrise, or Kerbal-rise, I suppose. Kerbal-rise. Over the moon's surface. That looks beautiful. Ah, this game's so pretty. I love it so much. Oh, yeah. I have to get science while I'm here, too. So I'm going to do a crew report. I guess that fulfills a contract? Yep, it does. Didn't get any science from it. I got one science from completing the contract. But I got 95 reputation, which I guess is negative 95 reputation. Because of all my shitty contract things that I really need to get rid of. Because I needed to be able to afford this launch. Because it's so dang expensive. And I got 38,000 credits off that shit. So that's awesome. I'm going to continue to slow my velocity here. Bring myself down nice and safely in this crater. Alright, stage burned out. We're heading pretty much straight down now. Hope we don't land in the side of this crater too much. I'm going to do a stage separation here. I didn't put any landing legs on this, which was very deliberate because we hit our 30 part limit, and I wanted to be able to put more sides components on this. Can we do a temperature scan? Yes, we can. I'm going to return that to Kerbal. I got batteries and solar panels, which I'm going to try and port towards the sun so I don't completely run out while I'm doing the science right here. Okay, cool. So we're coming down. These engines will definitely carry us down to the surface safely. It's still making me a bit nervous. It feels like we're going way faster than we are. Ah, jeez. Okay. Good, that thing's going ahead of us, so we'll be able to see when it explodes and get a gauge for how close we are to the ground. We're still, like, several kilometers up, but it feels like we're way closer. I don't see a shadow yet. A little spit on my screen. There we go. I gotta wipe it off. Okay, I'm seeing shadows now. That's a good and scary sign. So I'm gonna burn myself down to about 100 meters per second. But a little bit, 80 meters per second. It looks like that's about to impact. Okay, it's impacted. So now I'm bringing myself down to 50 meters per second, because I know that's not that far off. 50 meters per second right now. Bring myself down to 40, 30, 20, 15. Okay, I don't want to move too slow, because then I'm going to end up getting up more speed before we hit the ground, and then burning more fuel ultimately. I don't want to just flat suicide burn this, because I don't have landing legs, so I might either destroy the pod on the bottom with my pilot in it, which would be really bad. I can still fly it back, though, but it would be, all my controls would be reversed. Or, I don't want to destroy either of the engines, because if I destroy one engine, I can still maybe fly it back in a really janky, messed up way. But if I destroy both, I'm stranded here, I have to send a rescue mission, that's just embarrassing. So, oh man, we're about to touch down. So I'm going to bring my speed down as much as I can. So 5 meters per second. 6. 5. We are landing with a ton of fuel, by the way. Even in the tests, I didn't have this much fuel. I would end with like a third fuel left. Okay. 2 meters per second. Slower, slower. It looks like it's on a little bit of a slope here. Okay, touching down. Now, touchdown! That was a really clean touchdown on the moon. Okay, how much money did we get from that? 13,000 for land on the moon? Alright, cool. Bart Fry hops, like, really drastically out of the ship. That is one giant flop for Kerb kind. That is beautiful. Good job. I am proud of you, buddy. I'm not even mad for that. So, yep, we're on the desolate plain of the moon here. It's really quite beautiful if you look at it. I should take a little screen cap right now before I forget, because, well, I need a thumbnail for something. Don't turn around. I don't understand why it always turns when you say to plant a flag. It's really annoying because it kind of messes up screenshots sometimes. Alright, site name. Sinatra. Ultima landing site. Are you happy? We flew you, damn it, you to the goddamn moon today. It should be moon, like moon today. Good. Perfect. I still can't do surface samples yet, because that's as a result of, I think it's the astronaut training thing that's a result of that. It might be the research center, but I'm not entirely sure. I got 19 science for transmitting that. That's really great. I'm wondering if I can walk myself over to other biomes, or maybe fly myself, because I have such an abundance of fuel right now. But I'm gonna take that screenshot real quick. I'm gonna fly him back into the ship here. He's so happy, but he's got to go take a space shower so he doesn't get moon dust all over the place. I'm gonna do a temperature scan right here. 9.6 science. Gonna do a crew report. That's more science. So much science we're getting done right now. Materials bay. That's 60 science. I might just bring that. I'm bringing that back to Kerbal with me regardless. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, I suppose I should do mystery goo too. Okay. That's pretty good science right there. And I got a bunch of contracts done too. 63,000. Recover scientific data, that's 9,000. 57,000 for planting a flag on the moon. I'm done with the contract now. Awesome! I'm pretty sure that makes me done with all my moon contracts except for the satellite ones, which means I could just go ahead and electric boogaloo my way back to Kerbin. However, there's still more science to be had. Even though I can't unlock it yet, I still want to be able to get it. Which makes me nervous because that kind of implies that, hey, I need to fly to more places on the moon with the very limited amount of fuel I have left. We do have fuel, that's the thing. So I'm wondering if I can make it to, like, the Highlands. Like, over here where the camera is, yeah. I don't know. You guys respond right now, even though you have no prior knowledge to me recording this. Should I go over there? Yes! Don't know why you signed so weird, but okay, yeah, we'll totally go over there. I might die. But we're gonna make it. I have the utmost confidence we're gonna get over there and pick up some science for ourselves. So let's go. Oh jeez. We're going in the right direction? No, we're not. We're going in the wrong direction. Doesn't matter. It's still Highland. We're going over there. Should be fine. Either way. It just means the moon is going to rotate under us and we're going to end up being more fuel efficient this way. So that's a good way to look at it. I like that. As long as I leave myself with about half a tank of fuel, I should be able to get back to Kerbin just fine. Even though this is a bit heavier than the rig I tested out earlier. Can I do a crew report here? No, I can't. I'll still report it, but... Oh, I've got stored data from the far side crater. EVA report here. Yeah, that's good. EVA report. Wait, did it transmit? Did I just delete it? Did I? I think it transmitted. I'll have to check the footage back. Maybe I deleted it. I don't fucking know. Oh wait, there we go. 19.2 science, it registered. Awesome! Just gonna float my way over here real quick. Get landed. Don't want to go in too fast because I'm gonna blow it up. If I do, don't want to blow it up. Looks like I'm exiting the crater here. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more burn, so I'll be further over. Just a tiny bit. A little smidgen more. Smidgen the pigeon. Okay, we're coming down over the Highlands, so it looks like we're going to be landing a bit higher up than we did before. So I need to be more cautious about my my landing location. And plus I don't have the booster to kind of give me a gauge of how high up we are. Which is very useful, by the way. You should normally bring lights on these kinds of things, but since I'm so limited in parts building, I guess I just didn't bring lights with me. It sucks now because I'm getting like contracts to go explore Duna and Eve, and I am not even close to there yet. Because I am just now exploring the moon. Which, going to Minmus is easier than going to the moon. I still have some Minmus contracts. Like I have a contract to go plant a flag there, which I might do in between episodes. I think a Minmus landing is kind of important. I might do like a science station there. So that could be a cool idea if I did that. Like an orbital science station, or maybe just like an outpost, a little tiny outpost there, but I still am so limited on what I can do right now. What I really need to focus is on money and not science, and it's so hard to get money, so it's just going to be grindy grind. Okay, we're about to touch down again. I have confidence in it this time since we did so well last time. This looks slopey as fuck. Uh-oh. I hope we don't land too much of a slope. Boost up a little bit. Okay, this is flat. I like this. Cool. Another successful, pretty gentle soft landing. Gonna hop out, fly around a little bit. 14 science from just above it. Ow. If you die, I'm gonna be really upset, bud. I don't see why you keep, like, ejecting yourself from the pod either. That does not seem safe. Safe or practical in any way. I'm also gonna do a... hold on. Thermometer. I guess I have to be in the ship to do it. That's fine. Review stored data. Transmit that shit. It's 14 more science we got there. Can do another temperature scan. It's basically just me doing science this episode. Oh, this still counts from the far side crater? What? What? I'm not still in the crater. Ah, okay. In the interest of not losing any more fuel and dying and crying myself to sleep, because that's pretty common at this point, I am just gonna go back to Kerbin. Nice and safe with these guys. I got a ton of science, got a ton of money. I can't get any more money from being here right now. So fine. We're gonna lift off, we're gonna go back to Kerbin. It's gonna be so easy. I am so dang falsely confident we're gonna make it back. You don't even know. Alright, cool. Boosting up here. Okay, we're a little bit past half fuel. Which means we still have a lot of fuel to go, really. Just gonna bring myself up more. And once I get to the periaps, or apoaps of my orbit here, excuse me, I'm gonna do my burn straight towards Kerbin. And this has always been it might not be the most fuel efficient method, but it's always been a method that's worked for me in the past for getting back to Kerbin. It's just point your nose at it and burn right towards it until you're out of the moon's orbit, and then you can fucking you can get out. Well, you don't have to get out and push. I mean, you can point yourself in Kerbin periaps and bring yourself down that way. This is going to be, I think, our first mission where we don't have to get out and push for, like, a major thing like this. Hopefully. Our fuel is running mighty low. Uh-oh. Please don't tell me I have to get out and push. Okay, cool. That's a pretty low periaps. Can I bring it any lower? I want to see how low I can bring it here. How low can you go? Okay, 2 million. I still have enough fuel. This is totally going to work. Totally gonna work. Bring myself out of the moon sphere of influence. Okay, I'm gonna do another orbit here. This is gonna take me a couple days to get around. That's fine though. We have time acceleration. How much easier spaceflight would be if we had infinitely living people and also time acceleration. So, gonna point myself this way, point my face this way, do a burn. We've got 368 meters per second orbital velocity. That's easy to burn off the amount of fuel we have. So just burn hard. Yeah, let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we actually have impact trajectory here. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. Gonna bring it up just a little bit. So it's like 25,000 meters. It's unfortunate we're coming down on the night side. Actually, yeah, it's unfortunate we're coming down on the night side, but just better safe than sorry. So I'm going to do a time accel here. And we'll bring ourselves nice and safely back to Kerbin. What is that over there? Oh, that's a Minmus. It just looked really tiny for some reason. I mean, Minmus is tiny, but I thought it was something else. I thought it was like Jewel or something? Or did they add a new object to the game? Or is it a meteor that, like an asteroid that I could redirect somehow? Because I don't know. Yeah, the asteroid redirects are in career mode. I've never done an asteroid redirect before, so it'd be fun to do a video of that where I like try and do it with you guys. You guys watch me fail at asteroid redirects. Cool. We're entering Kerbin's atmosphere. We're going pretty dang fast. We got these beautiful re-entry effects here. I'm gonna save the last of my fuel so I can slow myself down before I hit the. It looks like we're gonna hit water. Maybe that landmass right there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hit water. We're landing kind of by the crater though, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna use the last of my fuel to slow myself down before we hit the water, so I can try and keep the craft all in one piece, just to make recovery a non-hassle. We are at. I'm gonna slow myself down. Time accelerise. We're at 7 kilometers. Gonna deploy my chute here. Oh, I thought it flew off for some reason. That would really suck, because then landing would become significantly harder. I have too much saliva in my mouth, and it's becoming hard to say words. Damn it. Okay, cool. Bring ourselves down, nice and slow and careful and gentle. Great. 1 kilometer. We're 1 kilometer up. Our chutes are gonna pop at 500. Cool, our chute popped. This is a drogue chute, which I don't really know why I'm using it for this kind of mission, but I mean, it's still useful. It still stops my crafts in the air. Still gently floating down at 13 meters per second, which is pretty dang slow. Okay, once I get to 200 meters per second, I'm going to start doing a burn. Just so I can slow myself down. A little more. 100 meters. Ah! No! Sticky keys! Bad time for sticky. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. The craft totally landed really safely. See, I got all this extra money, and I'll show you in the astronaut complex. The dudes are still alive from the mission. But who is it? Gene Wise and Bart Fry, who's now a Star 1 scientist. They both survived. Sticky keys fucking went off on my computer as I was thrusting to come down. God damn it, I missed the landing. Everything landed safely. The engines kind of broke off, but the whole whole mission craft came back safely, so we're fine there. That's good. Great. Cool, we got a ton of science. We got 314 science, 346 science. Sorry, excuse my tongue. And we can't unlock any more technology, which is kind of a bummer. What can we upgrade? We could upgrade the VAB to allow us to have 255 parts and have action groups. However, I really think we should focus on the facility, on the research facility, because this is ridiculous. And we need to be able to research stuff. So this is your captain signing off. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this episode. It was an adventure for all of us. I'm so sorry the end cut off like that because my computer's a stupid dick. I hope you join me next time. All the Star Citizen people, I hope you join me too, unless you're just not interested in the game. But hey, there's more Star Citizen stuff coming out. I've wasted a bunch of money on ships. Made important investments in ships, and I'm planning on making a big investment soon once I have the ability to do so on something big. So look out for that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.